Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our virtual graduation celebration for students in the College of Arts and Sciences in our global affairs disciplines, including international affairs, history, and political science. Congratulations on your big day. A few housekeeping instructions at the outset. We ask that you keep your microphones muted until you are called upon to speak. That just keeps background noise out. The second thing is we are recording this session as we have recorded all of them. This is our 8th or 9th session. I'm losing count at this point. They've all gone wonderfully well. They're very personal. Everybody seems to be having a good time. So you will be called upon to speak in a few minutes. After I have an opening prayer and some remarks, Dean Ramamurti will speak. She will recognize the faculty and ask them to speak. And then Provost Ocampo will call the names of each student. And when you are called as a student, you will be asked to say a few words also. So if you haven't thought about that, think about that between now and the time you hear your name. If you have family members in the room, I see some, they're welcome to celebrate with you and to be on the screen. Hello, families, I see you. We're happy to have this be a joyful celebration for all. This celebration takes place in an historic set of circumstances as our world continues to confront the coronavirus pandemic. We regret that we cannot celebrate this graduation live right now, that it's only on Zoom, which we've actually found to be somewhat intimate and fun, but we do still plan to have our big formal commencement ceremony in the fall when we are able to come back together again safely. Now, let us start this ceremony as we always do at Trinity by invoking God's blessing on our graduates. Sister Ann Howard, our great campus minister, has created this beautiful prayer for this day, and I invite you to read it along with me if you see it on your screens. Loving God, bless this class of 2020, a red class, with abundant light, truth, goodness, and beauty. Your presence among us and within us guides our steps to success. In recent months, we have learned that change is to be expected, and our world, as our social circles, are calling for us to act with care and caution. Help our graduates to know that their inner reserves of spiritual light are sustainable. Your presence, felt by our graduates today, will continue to shine throughout their lives. May they always carry the Trinity torch of knowledge and care for the greater good of others and for our world. Mindful of the students and faculty, those who have been light during our Trinity experience, we pray with confidence and with the light of love. Join me in saying amen.
Amen.
Amen. Now, just a few additional remarks. We are living in a time of great human crisis that is exacerbated by conditions of poverty, inequity, racism, rejection of science, and exaltation of ignorance in some quarters inhabited by some of the world's most powerful people. Everything that you have studied here at Trinity over the years is now not only necessary, but urgent, and your knowledge and skills will be tested and stretched as we never could have imagined just a few months ago. Science is challenged to find a vaccine as quickly as possible. Our nursing professionals are on the front lines, risking their lives each day. Historians teach us about the lessons of the flu pandemic of 1917, and political scientists debate the emergency powers of state and local governments versus the preferences of national leaders, the president versus the governors, the role of Congress, the interventions of Treasury, the shadow of the most consequential election in history looming over all. Business students follow the volatile markets and stunning unemployment rates and models for how long the economic recovery will take. Educators are adapting each day to new challenges of how to teach children remotely. International affairs scholars stay abreast of the developments in trade and diplomacy around the globe and the accusations swirling across the oceans about who is responsible, who will contain, how we're going to live as a global village following the pandemic. Psychology majors focus on significant trauma that the pandemic has wreaked. Sociology tracks the ways in which the crisis reshapes our ways of living together and apart. Pundits are pouring forth millions of words these days, saying that nothing will ever be the same again. But is that true? What have we learned in this bitter experience? What will we take with us into the future? And what will we leave behind? We who have the gift of a Trinity education are not mere victims of the misfortune of the global pandemic. Our education demands that we break free from emotional and intellectual quarantine to step forward as leaders with the courage and fortitude to take our families, communities, places of work, and social institutions forward to new and better places for the future. What will you do to make sure the future is better for everyone in your community? This question has been asked one way or another across 122 years of Trinity graduations. Through times of global war, global depression, domestic unrest, economic uncertainty, Trinity graduates have sat before you, hearing the question that rang through their lives. They rose to the occasion, becoming powerful leaders, citizen advocates, problem solvers, inventors, creative minds persisting through the hard times so that the many who could follow them could arrive at better places. You, Trinity's class of 2020, a great red class, you are challenged like never before in some ways, but in other ways you find echoes and sources of inspiration in the history of Trinity graduates who came before you. May you go forth from this moment empowered to be the change our world needs so very much. May the power, wisdom, and love of the Trinity guide you on your journey each day. And now it's my pleasure to introduce your dean, our wonderful colleague, Dean Cedar Ramamurti.
Thank you, President McGuire. I warmly congratulate the graduating seniors in Global Affairs. I'm delighted to be here this afternoon to celebrate this moment with you, the graduating class of 2020. Without question, you've just completed an unforgettable semester. Notwithstanding the academic obstacles that followed the pandemic-related changes, you did not lose sight of the finish line, and you have crossed it to be here today. You have worked tremendously hard to reach this point, and now you have a world of opportunity in front of you. No matter what path you choose next, I hope you'll use and apply the lessons learned and the foundational values you picked up here at Trinity to give back, even in small ways, small gestures, to make a positive impact on this world. Please continue to let us know about your future successes as you pursue your next goal. My best wishes and many congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Ramamurti.
And now I invite our faculty in the major programs, starting with Dr. James Stoker. Dr. Stoker.
Good morning, graduates. Congratulations on getting where you are today. Just imagine, who would have thought just a few years ago that we would be meeting online to celebrate the most significant milestone of your college career? But here we are. I've been reading a lot about World War II lately, and there are a lot of similarities between that time and today. The effort needed to achieve victory is on a similar scale, but so too is the nature of victory itself. While World War II was fought to protect the safety and freedom of all Americans, it did not directly address the causes of oppression that were most pressing for large parts of our population. Some worried that the pursuit of one great goal would preclude another. While African Americans joined the armed forces, the war did not end the Jim Crow system of segregation. While women contributed both on the home front and abroad, the war did not bring equality for half of our population. So what can this teach us? During the war, the Pittsburgh Courier, which at the time was the most prominent African-American newspaper, came up with an important concept, the Double V campaign. One V stood for military victory abroad, while the other V stood for equal rights on the home front. These journalists and activists wisely realized that progress in one of these endeavors not only did not preclude progress in the other, but rather required it. And while the war, which ended in 1945, did not bring about equal rights, the experience of African Americans during the war did help to bring about the civil rights movement of the 50s and 60s. And the same is true of the women's rights movement too. So my takeaway for you is this. While we all need to work together to win a victory over the coronavirus, that does not mean that all other struggles have to be set aside. Being stuck at home does not mean that we don't need to ask for justice for Ahmaud Arbery and others like him. It does not mean that our dreamers need to wait patiently for their dream of US citizenship to be fulfilled. It does not mean that you need to put your professional and personal plans on the hold. You have the right and indeed the duty to pursue those activities that will help you to achieve the future that you want. Having seen many of you on a near daily basis over the past few years, I'm confident that you will do exactly what it is you need to do for yourselves, your family, your nation, and the world. So go out there and get it. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Stoker.
Thank you, Dr. Stoker. I now invite Dr. Alan Pietrobon.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, first off. I just want to say that this is a very special graduation for me because for those of you students who went on the so-called traditional four-year path, therefore entered in the fall of 2016, that is also when I started at Trinity too. So I've been very excited to share this four-year journey with you, and now we can sort of graduate together. So congratulations, best of luck, and thank you that we've been sharing this together.
Thank you, Dr. Pietrobon. I now invite Dr. Joshua Wright. Dr. Wright.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to congratulate everybody who's graduating today on this amazing accomplishment. This is my first year here at Trinity, so this is a special time for me. And one of the things I want to just mention is on the first day of all my classes, I like to ask my students to write an essay to tell me a little bit about themselves. And one thing that I've learned is that so many of you have remarkable journeys. I have students who have accomplished a lot and have overcome a lot of obstacles, whether it's, worrying about family members who've been taken away from ICE, whether it's being a student who started college late because they had a child or they had to work to support their family and their kids, all sorts of different types of things. And that may be stories that many of you have as well. And, what I always tell my students is that you've made it this far and the journey really is just beginning. This is an amazing accomplishment and you have many more things that you're going to have to accomplish to come. But just remember that God has brought you here and, God doesn't make mistakes. My dad's a minister and he always tells me that God doesn't make any mistakes at all. So just remember that as you move forward, that you have the power of God, you have the strong family source here at Trinity and your own family members as well, who have pushed you this far, and they're going to continue to push you no matter what types of obstacles you may face moving forward. So I just wish everybody the best of luck and, just enjoy this time and savor this moment. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Wright.
Thank you, Dr. Wright. And now I invite Dr. Kimberly Monroe.
Good morning. I really just want to say, first and foremost, congratulations to the graduates. This is a tremendous milestone that each of you have reached by many obstacles and circumstances that may have come your way. And you should not take this moment for granted and to embrace it. And to also leave you with this quote by Michelle Obama. It says, "Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you plan in people's lives." And I hope that you would take this journey to make a difference in the lives of the people in your communities, your family, and friends, because so many times we forget that the work that we do is not just about us, but it's also about the people that we inspire along the way. And so I just really hope that you use this moment, this time of us being in quarantine and you still making this journey a significant time, to inspire people along the way and to make a difference in your community. So congratulations again, and we can't wait to see the amazing things that you do in the world. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Monroe.
Thank you, Dr. Monroe. I invite Dr. Erin Carrier-Kreshmer.
Greetings. Thank you for this opportunity. I, like Dr. Pietroban, have watched many of these students from the beginning of their time at Trinity and would like to warmly congratulate them all, as have all the professors so far, and faculty and administration. It has been such a joy to watch these students work through the challenges, meet them during this time as well as the last 4 years. And I truly believe they will have a significant impact on the world around them. And I look forward to watching them do that. So congratulations to you all, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to work with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I also see Dr. Wairimu Mwangi. Dr. Mwangi, are you there?
Good morning, everybody, and I am so happy to be here and to congratulate our graduates today. You have done well for yourselves. You've taken a journey and you have achieved your milestones, so congratulations. I just want to add that these are challenging times, but also an opportunity for those who are trained to deal with social justice issues, and you are trained. You have the tools that you need to contribute. You have shared your passions. All I ask of you is do not let anything dim your light. Go for it. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you all faculty colleagues. It was wonderful to hear from you. Back to you, President McGuire.
Thank you, Dean Ramamurti. And I ask all the students to join me in applauding the faculty for their great work. Thank you, faculty. You know, 2 months ago, the faculty were just going along, being great teachers, seeing you every day in class, and suddenly the world blew up and everything had to change overnight. The faculty had about 2 days to change all of their courses, rip up their old syllabi, create new ones, learn how to teach online. And I think you did so beautifully. I am so grateful to each of you for pivoting, as they say, so quickly, so generously, and so well. And here we are, we made it to graduation day in spite of all of these challenges, and you all look beautiful, but I'm very grateful to the faculty. I'm also grateful to administrative colleagues who have been with us every step of the way. Dr. Karen Gerlach, our Vice President for Student Affairs, is here. She takes care of everything you need outside of your academic lives, our health services, our sports, our campus ministry, and also she was responsible for administering all the CARES Act grants. So anybody who got a grant, that's Dr. Gerlach. And I know Kathy Geyer, who's our Vice President for Enrollment Services, is here. Nobody would ever get through the first year at Trinity, let alone graduate, without Vice President Geyer, because she is responsible for all the registrations, all the transcripts, or the course enrollments, the diplomas, graduation audits, and in addition to that, she runs financial aid, by the way. So Kathy is a huge part of our success story. I see Ann Poli, who is our Vice President for Advancement, and she leads our creative services team. And I know that Phil Reese is recording this, and I see BC Dodge, our social media maven, is also listening in on this. And I know Timothy Russell is out there working hard. So thanks to our creative team who do all the PR, all the visuals that you see. And of course, one of my, and I also see, who didn't speak, but maybe she'd like to speak for a minute, I see Tabitha Quadra online, one of our great academic advisors. Tabitha, would you like to say a few words to the graduates?
Yeah, so I wanted to come to this graduation because a lot of my students are concentrated in this one, and I just wanted to say that I'm so proud of you guys. Sorry. We started around the same time, a lot of you and myself, in fall 2017, so I feel like we've all kind of grown in Trinity together. And I'm just so proud of you guys, and I'm gonna stop before I start to tear up, so.
Okay. Well, Tabitha, thank you so much for your hard work also. It's great. So we thank everyone, and my colleague who does all the hard work around here, in addition to the Dean Ramamurti and the faculty and those I just introduced, Provost Dr. Carlota Ocampo. She does all the work behind the scenes so I can stand up and give a few speeches. So thank you, Dr. Ocampo. And now I turn it over to you, our Provost, for the great reading of the names.
Thank you so much, President McGuire. And I'd like to add my words of congratulations and blessings for the future to all of the graduates. Trinity is so proud of you, and I know you will do great things. What is going to happen, I'm going to read each candidate's name, and then we're going to take a couple of minutes for you to say a few words about your experience and what this degree means to you. Just remember to unmute yourself and jump in after I call your name. I'd also like to mention that I have not obviously gotten your name pronunciation, so if I do mispronounce your name, please just correct me. I will say it again, and I promise when we meet for the live ceremony in the fall, I'll get your name right. President McGuire, I am honored to present candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Sarah Bartholomew.
Thank you. I'd just like to say that when I graduated high school, I never thought it would take me 15 years to complete my bachelor's degree, sitting on the floor of my apartment alone. Quite the experience, nothing that I anticipated. My Trinity journey is actually a little interesting. I attended Trinity back in 2008 for a year, and I loved it. I had such a wonderful experience. I remember my professors, Dr. Thompson and Dr. McGuire, like to this day, 12 years later. I remember my classes I took. I remember like certain things they said. And I just felt like Trinity was so special to me. And then I, did a couple things. I studied abroad, went to other schools. I've been to state schools, community colleges, other liberal arts schools. And I don't even know how I made my way back here, but I did. In 2018, I enrolled back in school. And I just have to say that out of all the schools I've attended, like Trinity has really just been absolutely fantastic. I have had the most amazing professors here. They have been so supportive. I've been enrolled in school full time while also working full time, which has just been a huge obstacle. And I have had an amazing support network, which also reflects on my family and my friends, but a big deal with Trinity. And I'm just very, very thankful for that. Dr. Stoker, Dr. CK, you guys have been fantastic. Like, I can't even tell you. Dr. Wright, I think you're out there too, so thank you as well. But I just hope that I can start a professional career soon, and I can just lead a bold and humble Trinity legacy and represent the school. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you, congratulations. Kiana Bell.
Yes, wait. Okay. Hi, I'm Kiana. Graduation, what it means to me, my brother passed away, so it means a lot to me because I feel like I did it for him. And also I've had a lot of major health issues, so it kind of delayed me from graduating a little bit. So I'm just really, I don't even know how I feel right now. I'm just really excited and just, I said I was gonna cry, but I'm not gonna cry. Not gonna cry, but I'm really excited and I'm really happy that I'm finished, and I'm coming back to get my master's in teaching, so
good.
I'll be back at Trinity. You guys will see. And I will definitely be coming to see Dr. Stoker or Dr. Pechterbone. I'm coming to see you so you can help me. But, yes, I'm just really excited. Thank you guys so much for everything, your words of wisdom, the long days of me coming to your office. I'm sorry. But I thank you guys a lot, and I'm just really happy.
That's great. Kiana, who are those wonderful family members with you?
My sisters. My dad was out. My sister actually graduated from Trinity last 2019.
Okay, that's Trinity alum.
Yeah.
And
So
behind you, is that another sister?
Yes.
Okay. All the sisters, congratulations. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cynthia Cephas.
Cynthia. I don't see Cynthia.
Julia Guidry.
Julia. I don't see Julia.
Dulce Juarez Lopez.
No Dulce's here. There she is.
I'm here surrounded by my family, my mom, my brother, my aunts, my grandma, and I'm so thankful to finally get this degree. But most importantly, I'm thankful for the support that I've gotten from each and every one of you. I wouldn't have liked to go anywhere else. Trinity really made my dreams come true, and it was a blessing to me. And I want to specifically thank my professors, two of whom are online right now, Professor Stoker and Dr. Mwangi. Thank you so much for all your support.
Now, is that your who's the little boy? Tell us about this little boy.
This is my little brother.
Your little brother.
And he's the one person I'm doing this for.
Okay, that's good. And your mom? There's mom. And grandma. Okay. And sisters and whole family. We love seeing your family. Congratulations. What a great family.
Jocelyn Kaboya.
Jocelyn. I don't see Jocelyn on our list here.
Casey Medrano.
Casey. I don't see Casey.
Cindy Monge Herrera.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thank you very much. This is a very special time for me. I'm recording myself for my mom who couldn't be here. And I want to say thank you to her for all her efforts and everything she's done for me to be here today. I want to really thank Professor CK for really being a support for me all throughout this journey. It's been really amazing. It's truly a blessing to have gone to Trinity. And from here, we'll take on and move to better, more, I don't know, better things. I'm so nervous. But thank you so much. And I see that a lot of my classmates are here. I also want to congratulate all of you girls. We finally did it. We did it. Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Dinda Nugroho.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, okay, that was loud. I just want to say thank you to everybody here. It's been a journey, and I'm just glad that it's all over, or halfway over. It's almost over. But in terms of undergrad, it's definitely over. And I just want to say a big thank you to Dr. Stoker for just being there for me the past 2 years I was at Trinity. And a lot of my friends who are also here. We've suffered together, but we've also ended together. It's been a ride. Thank you guys.
Now, Dinda, don't go away yet. So standing behind you are a lot of people. Are those your parents and family?
Yeah, this is my younger brother. This is my cousin, and then this is my mom.
Okay. And those are your folks over here?
Yeah, these two are my parents.
Okay, so congratulations to all. And you're sporting a lot of Trinity purple today. We love that purple touch that you have today.
That worked out.
All right, thank you. Congratulations.
Trishelle Parker.
First, I want to say thank you. My journey being at Trinity has been a journey. Being that I am a double major and I had to balance both of them. It was a challenge. This is just my first step because next I plan to go to law school and get my law degree. So I thank you all. I especially thank Professor CK, who has been there for me, especially this semester, with me trying to finish my senior thesis paper. I really appreciate her work, her patience, and I just appreciate her so much. So I thank you all.
Okay. And is your mom there with you or sisters?
That's my best friend right here.
That's your best friend. Okay. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all. Wonderful.
Claudia Quinones Torrico.
Hi, everyone. So the first time that I came across Trinity was in 2017. I was working and I was helping some of the students lead a walkout for the Clean Dream Act. At that time, I had already lost hope. I had dropped out of college and I didn't think that I was gonna be able to have access to higher education. So I came to Trinity and I just felt in community. And I remember there was a prayer before the students went off to the walkout, and I felt right at home. And so I applied. I got accepted. I met with Ms. Quadra, and it's been a journey. I'm so thankful for it. There were many times that I felt like giving up, especially because I had been working full-time and going to school full-time. But I had my professors to support me. Thank you, Dr. CK. Thank you, Dr. Stoker, for believing in me. And yeah, we did it.
Congratulations. Is that your mom with you?
Yes, that's my mom. And
hi. And your little puppy too.
My puppy too, yeah.
All right, congratulations. Wonderful.
Danielle Strasser.
I don't see Danielle.
Margarita Vasquez Martinez.
Hello, everyone. This has been 10 years in the making. I graduated high school 10 years ago. I did not think this was going to happen. And I'm really thankful for Trinity for giving me the opportunity and all the things that I learned, and thankful for my professor, Dr. Stoker, Dr. Pietron, and Quadra. She's been amazing. All three of you guys have been so, I guess, not like obviously very helpful in my journey, and I couldn't have done it without the help of my mom, and my dad and my brother are working, so they're the only, she could be with me today, and my cousin's here, and so thank you guys so much. And your friends.
So is that your mom right behind you there? Hi, Mom. Come join us. Come join us.
Right here. And
okay.
All online.
There's more family online. Okay. Oh, look, everybody's online in different places. Congratulations to the whole family.
At this time, I would like to take a few moments to ensure that I have called the names of all students participating today. If I did not call your name, please speak up now and I'll pronounce your name. In that case, I would like to ask everyone to please join me in congratulating all the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. Yay! Woo. Woo. Congratulations.
Thank you, Provost Ocampo. And now we have just a few more things we need to do to make all of this official, and then you can get off to your parties. First, I say these important words. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and conditional upon certification of each student's satisfactory completion of degree requirements, I am pleased to confer your degrees and to declare you graduates of Trinity Washington University. Welcome to the Alumni Association. Now, as we conclude this ceremony, let us remember what is most important about the time we have spent together during your Trinity days. and we hope you will carry these lessons with you through your next part, the next part of your life's journey. First, we have, as a deeply rooted value of Trinity, the expectation of honesty and integrity in all that you do. And you know, these days that may seem like a platitude, except we see dishonesty all around us. And we have seen how dishonesty creates huge crises for human life. So whatever your challenges, however great the temptations, remember that truth is essential for a healthy society to flourish. Remember that integrity is something that you own, that nobody can take from you, and that honor is triumphant over all possessions, no matter how lavish. Always place truth first. Second, we have the expectation that you will use the power of this education to be of service to others. And certainly in the disciplines you have studied, you will have ample opportunity to be of service. To speak truth to power. Every time you hear someone in power saying what is not true, you need to stand up and respond to that. We cannot let official lies be the way we live our lives. You must advocate knowledge in the quest for inventions and discoveries that can make lives better and healthier. To share your intellectual gifts with others so all can grow more powerful in learning. To be advocates for those who have no voice. So many Trinity students know what it has been like to have no voice and to want others to advocate for you. Now with your degrees, you have voice, you have agency, you have power. Lift your voices. Never let anyone tell you that because of who you are or any characteristic that you should not speak. You must speak all the time. That is a hallmark and a characteristic of Trinity graduates, that we speak, we find our voices, and we raise them constantly. We must confront wrongdoing courageously and build stronger communities rooted in equity and respect for all people. And finally, we ask you to remember the commitment for social justice throughout your lives, a bedrock of Trinity's values. To respect the dignity of all human life with no discrimination of any kind. To stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in need. To care for the poor. To exercise the responsibilities of good citizenship, which means to be politically engaged wherever you are. And also to be stewards of the environment, because without a healthy environment, human life and human society will not flourish. In all of this, we pray that the power, the wisdom, and the love of the Holy Trinity will go with you on this journey through all the days of your lives. Congratulations. I'm putting on the marching music. You can unmute yourselves and cheer out loud now. You are graduated.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations.
We are so proud of you.
Those happy gatherings. Okay, there's cheering.
Congratulations.
Wonderful accomplishment.
All right.
All right.